All righty. Hello, everyone. How are you? All right. I'm coming in really quickly. I want to talk about the fact that you, my love, you, my love, you, my love. All right. So I think that we're live in all the places. Let me just make sure. Are we good over here? Yes, yes. All right. We are good. I can hear myself. So, my love, you are so worthy of high ticket. You deserve to be in the room with high ticket. So I shared this email out really quick because I got like a couple minutes, but I want to talk about you belonging in high ticket. And I do want to get into a couple of things when it comes to really showing up and selling your 5 figure plus offers. So your high 4 figure, your 5 figure, 6 figure offers. Okay. Here's the thing though, we have to lay this foundation down. My love, you belong in the room with high ticket. If any part of you, all right now is feeling like you do not belong in that room, I want you to burst through that door. First of all, I want you to say, hey, girl, hey. I want you to tell me what your highest price point is. Hold on, let me move. We got all the things in the camera. So if you are here, let me know where you are joining from. It's Kira from KiraJones.com and moneyinthemessage.com. And I want to talk about something. So actually, literally today, I was in the middle of a couple of different calls and I had a client of mine where we literally just coached on this week. And she actually was like, hey, sign a $15,000 client. And we were actually working on her doing a couple $1,000s less. Okay. And so we went through a couple pricing strategies. And so I was so excited when she was like, nope, I went to the fullness of what we talked about. So here's what I want to share. This is something that I also talked about inside of my recent training, right? Where we talk about doubling your high ticket clients, and it's called top to bottom. All right. And I'm going to explain that concept that my client used this week, but my clients have been using for over a decade in signing 4, 5, and 6 figure clients and contracts, okay, that they've been paid. But the reason that that is because we don't create a box around you and where you belong. Okay. We're not creating a box around where you belong. Y'all see, I've been working. We had a blue marker in one of the trainings. Okay. Here's what I mean. I don't care the color of your skin. I don't care your age. I don't care how many clients you have had. Because some of you are allowing yourself to go into a space where you're like, "Ooh, I've only had 10 people. I've only had 20 people. I've only had 50. I haven't had insert another number," because that number is subjective. There is always someone who's had double the amount of clients than you. If you've had 50, there's someone who has 100. If you have 100, there's someone who has 200. If you have had 1,000, there's someone who has 2,000. So even if you have 5, there's someone who's have 10. So it doesn't matter. We think that these are things that people who are starting out in their coaching, consulting, speaking business, a woman high value expert who is first packaging her expertise goes through. It's not. This is stuff that women who are in that what I call messy middle stage, where you are really wanting to go from, where is my eraser, y'all? Where you're really wanting to go from that mid tier level, right? And you really want to step into that space where you are increasing. So maybe right now you've been able to get to 30 to 80K a year in your business, okay? But you are wanting to double that, if not triple, okay? Quadruple that. And for that to happen, you are going to have to stand 10 toes down on your high ticket rates. But what keeps happening is what I call the high ticket hold back. You keep holding back on your high ticket. And what that means is, see, y'all thought that you come into Money in the Message, my inner circle, which by the way, 2025 pricing is ending. Tomorrow is the last day. We have gifted you a special offer. If you would like to know how you can save $1,000, I want you to put save in the comments, because I will share with you how you can save $1,000 to join us. All right. And our clients are able to make their investment back in 24, 48, 72 hours, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You can go up and down the page, right? www.kirajones.com/money in the message and see and hear from our clients who have signed 4, 5, and 6 figure clients using our money in the message method. But let me talk about this because, yes, we're going to go into all of the sales messaging strategies that you need on how you can communicate more powerfully. Hey, y'all, communicate more powerfully your expertise. But what this is really about is the embodiment. See, because you let in the color of your skin take you out of rooms. You letting the texture of your hair take you out of rooms. You're letting how many accolades you have and don't have take you out of rooms. You're letting all of those things make you feel warranted to charge a rate that you already do the work for. So now you need to get more validation. So now you need more degrees. So maybe your home doesn't look like how you think the home should look of a person who sells high ticket rates. Maybe your car, maybe your relationship, maybe your body. Do you got the double chin? Do you got the wiggle wiggle? Like, there is an image that you have of how that high ticket version of you is supposed to look, is supposed to speak, who she's supposed to be. There's an image of her. And when you don't feel that you match that image right now and energetically in your body, you're not allowing yourself to go into those rooms. You're not allowing yourself to go into those contracts. You think my clients who sign 5 and 6 figure clients are sitting there letting these stories hold them back from stepping into that room? You know what the only difference is? You ask. So I'm going to talk about the high ticket. So I talked about the high ticket holdback. There's a couple things that happen there. See, you're looking at economy. You're looking at, I don't think that they're going to pay this. You know what? Yes, I've had some, high 4, 5-figure, 6-figure clients. Yes, whatever your top tier offer is, whatever that number is, I am unattached to what that is. What I am attached to is the fact that you don't hold back on the highest level of transformation that you are here to truly create. That's what I'm attached to. What I'm attached to is the fact that you understand how to actually communicate the elevated version of who you have become. Inside of Money in the Message, you need to understand, you will learn how to communicate your upgraded identity. Because, boo-boo, you're not her anymore. You've evolved from her. You are not what we call an entry expert. You are not her anymore. Whether that was 2 years ago, whether that was 20 years ago, because I have clients who've been in the game for 2, 12, 20 years who still have this happen. Oh, you thought because you are in business, or you look at a woman who's been in business for 20 years. I have clients who've had 500 clients and they still have this go on. I've had clients who are multiple 6-figure and 7-figure earners in their business and they still have this go on. So therefore, what it means is that it's nothing to do with how much you made, how many clients you've worked with. There's a level of how you actually are embodying this next level of your voice. Yes, preach, amen. You needed to hear this message. This is the message that you need to step into for 2026. Okay, you want to get into the sales messaging strategy, and I would love to do that with you. We do that all day, up and down inside of Money in the Message. You should totally join us, because I don't want to sit and give you general information. We don't do that. You get hands-on, one-on-one, personalized, specific to you sales messaging strategy, specifically 6-figure sales messaging strategy. All right. For you to elevate your communication, your sales communication, your client conversion, how you connect with your clients. We are penetrating deeper on who truly is your premium client. This is not client clarity. Oh, boo-boo, you did that when you was a beginner. This is client identity. That's how you step into a deeper level of intimacy with your clients. That's how my clients are able to pre-sell their clients. That's how they have people dropping $5,000, $10,000 deposits, paying full for their 5-figure rates. All right. Being able to take their 5-figure or even 6-figure offers and not have to like nickel and dime and like break it out into all these many different payments. And let me tell you a part of why. There are at least 25 different messaging strategies and messaging frameworks, okay, that literally my team and I, we have been in the background for 2026 reorganizing some of the curriculum. We have some new things coming out. So we had a client who literally used one of our frameworks, so our DM framework, right, to sign a client, 3 clients inside of the DMs. We have a client who literally signed her first client in the DMs, right? So she was used to making 6 figures, but she always did sales calls. She always did webinars. And I remember her coming in and celebrating her first client in the DMs. And when it's a 5-figure client in the DMs, oh, yes, baby. Okay. We don't have no issues with sales calls. However you do your sales process is how you do it. But I want to really quickly tell you this. So top to bottom. Or should I save that for another video? What? Do I need to give y'all? I don't know. But let me just break it to you like this. Right now, you have a top offer and you have bottom offers. I'm not going to make this a thing about money. We're just going to put a $1 sign. We're going to put, let's put 5 up here. Okay. So maybe this one's 1, maybe it's 2. Okay. Maybe you got your 3 to maybe your 4 right here. Okay. Hopefully y'all can see that a little bit. Okay. All right. So here's what's happening. You keep defaulting down here. You keep defaulting or discounting down here. Now I'm going to save that. If y'all want to see part 2 of this here, that literally my client just got coached on and signed a $50,000 client. If you want to get coaching on this, if you would love for me to look at your business model and talk to you about the messaging that you need to change so you stop defaulting down here, it's an energy, okay? And it's also a skill set. There's tweaks you can make in your messaging that will help you stop defaulting here and actually have clients who are craving, seeking what's up here. There's also permission within you that will have you stop defaulting down here because you keep doing it from a place of comfort. Oh, I don't know if they can really afford this, so let me take them here, and then I'm going to create and build this. Now, we do have an upsell strategy. One of my clients, she literally is like the upsell queen. We were talking to her this week. She's the upsell upgrade queen. So she will have a client. I love that for my clients. They have the best re-sign rates. Re-sign rates come from you being amazing at what you do. When you're amazing at what you do and your messaging actually matches with high integrity what you do, that means you're not actually lying on these streets. So we're not putting out messaging that helps you sell really well through your mouth. We're actually putting out messaging that truly communicates the value of what you do, what really happens behind the scenes, not the surface level of it, the deeper parts of it, the parts that people want to pay double, triple, quadruple the rates for, and they come in faster for. So not only is that happening, but it's actually the realness of what happens behind the scenes. So they send their referrals, right? And then they want to re-sign with you. So yes, we have re-sign and we have upgrade messaging frameworks, and we've helped clients work through that. So I was just talking to a client who's like amazing at that. So that's not what I'm talking about here. What I'm talking about here is you intentionally bringing people here, not even giving them a chance to come up here. You don't even sell your high ticket. So you got a high ticket right now, but you don't even show up and sell it. You keep defaulting down here. You know, you could literally just exist up here. You could literally just speak to the client who deserves to be up here, who wants to be up here, who's already ready to be up here. All of your messaging could pre-sell up here. So where do you keep defaulting down here? Where do you keep discounting down here? Where do you keep speaking and creating content and messaging down here? So yeah, you have it. You sell it maybe once a quarter, maybe a couple times a year, but you could do that every week. You could do that every month. You could do that every day. You don't have to keep defaulting down here. So all of this is a reminder. You belong, my love. However you look, however your house is right now, your office is right now, whatever the setup is that you have, it's yours, because that's not what the hell your clients are paying you for. They're paying you for your method. They're paying you for your genius. So understand how to communicate that. You can be the best in the room. You can be the smartest in the room. You could be amazing. You could have the bomb.com method on paper, or if it's in your head, in your heart. Because I have clients who make about $50,000 and they're like, Kira, I don't know my method. It's not on paper. It's all in my head and my heart. Don't worry. I'm going to help you extract that and put that on paper, because your clients aren't up here in your head and they're not hearing your heart. Okay. We love them there, but they don't live there. They don't know what's going on there. So you got to get it out of there so that they can understand it, so that they could see it. So I'm going to show you how to better communicate. You sell right now. You do all right right now. You do some amazing work right now for sure. But I know that you need to be positioning your work more powerfully. So come to moneyinthemessage.com. Check out the program. You can DM me. You'll see at the very bottom anything you need, any questions you have. I'm happy to answer them. You have the next 2 days, right? Tomorrow, the special ends. If you want to join us before the 2025 pricing is ending, right? So make sure that you DM me or book a call, right? You can DM me, or we'll get you a link to book a call with me, all right? I'm happy to answer any questions. I cannot wait to support you in this way. Drop any questions that you have. I wish I could stay longer. I appreciate all of you so much for joining. Hi, Alexis. How are you, my love? Hi, Anita and Angel and Monica and Fran. Hi, Laura. Hi, Josephine. How are you, Shauna? It's so good to see you, and Mina and Mira. So good to see everybody. I can't say everybody's name. I actually need to run for a meeting, but I wanted to come and love on you right now. KiaraJones.com, or you can DM me at the Kiara Jones. I'm happy to answer any questions at all. And until next time, love, shine, and success. Bye, everybody. See you later. See ya. Bye, loves. Yes, just DM me, okay? Talk to you soon.